Hi everyone, this is ratio of three quantities word problem series. This is level 2 word problem, question 3 on page 197 of the workbook, 5A workbook. This is level 2 ratio of three quantities. Let's take a look at this question. A square is divided into three parts, A, B and C. The ratio of area B to the area of C is 3:8. Okay, so that's the first introduction to this square here. So this square is divided into three parts. It's a square. You have A, B and C as indicated in the shape diagram here. Now you have a ratio that's given. The ratio given is B is to C. The areas, that's 3:8. So I have area of B to area of C. Let me write it in a different way. So because it's the areas, okay, areas of B into C is 3:8. So that's what given. In other words, you don't have A. Find the area of, so A, the question, find the ratio of the area of A to B to C. That's the question. That's the ratio that's required. The next part on B, you have the area of C being given, and you are finding B. So there are a few unknowns here. You have A being an unknown. You have the actual area given to you for C, but you don't have the area of the square. And that means you will have to use the ratio. Perhaps you have to use the ratio found in A, or the ratio given at the start to find. So looking at this, it says area of C and area of B. So actually the first part here, the ratio here that's given, this one might be sufficient to help you to solve part B question already. Which means I can actually use both methods to try to check if one works than the other. Okay, let's go back to the question here. I have part C. I'm going to highlight the part of C for to help you to see a little bit better that C is a triangle. And if you are able to see that C is a triangle and is half of the square, and A and B together they make the other half of the square, you'll be able to see that, okay, if I put A and B together, I should get C, because they are half the square, halves of square, or the same square. So in other words, I can find A in terms of proportionally in terms of parts. If A and B put together, you get C, and C is 8 units, and B is 3 units, according to the ratio here. So A will be actually using C, 8 units, minus B, that's 3 units, to give you 5 units. Okay, so proportionally is based on the units, because A and B together they make up the half of the square, which is the same as C. So I can find A already. So A, the ratio of areas A is to B is to C will be A is 5, B is 3, and C is 8. So I can have A answer as 5 is to 3 is to 8. Okay, so Earlier on we spoke about part B. I can use the first ratio given already such that C being in 8 units, that's 32 square centimeters. So if I find B, B is a 3 unit. So I have 8 units is 32. I'll be able to find 1 unit is 32 divided by 8. That should give me 4 square centimeters for every unit. So 3 units times a unit of being 4 square centimeters should give me 12 square centimeters. So B, the area for B is 12 square centimeters. I could use the first part A answer to find, which actually is not quite necessary also, because um, it's, a, it's B and C in the question. Okay, so this is the answer for question 3, ratio of 3 quantities. Question 3, page 197. Okay,